Hi everyone, this is Shanna, and this is a pick a card reading on September love predictions. We have 4 possibilities. We have pile 1, bracelet 1, bracelet 2, bracelet 3, and bracelet 4. I'll show them to you. This is bracelet 1. Let's see if there you go. This is bracelet 2. There you go. Not focusing, but never mind, there you go. This is bracelet 3. And this is bracelet 4. So take your time to choose your bracelet. Bit 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'll see you in a second. You can pause the video if you like. If you chose pile 1, these are your September love predictions. So here we go. We're starting with these 2 cards. We have homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. And this is number 44, and this is number 22, divine sensuality, making love, erotica. So we have these double numbers, 22 and 44, and it's all about relationships, and it's about things manifesting and things coming in place, falling into place. And the first thing that we see here is making love, erotica. So in the month of September, you'll be having plenty of intimate moments, and it will be with your special someone, with the person that you have your eye on or you're in a relationship with. So you'll be enjoying many beautiful intimate moments with that person. And there will be also the possibility of the relationship getting into higher commitment, and also to getting to the next level, you know, where you feel like finally things are coming into place, finally we're together, finally there's this you're feeling safer. But there's always a but, isn't it? There you go. We have the card forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So something happened in the past where maybe you had arguments or the relationship wasn't going the way it should go, and this month there's a lot of forgiving. So it's like having a second chance in this relationship. And yes, this is the special someone you're thinking about. This is the person, your soulmate. So here's the confirmation. This person is a person you're supposed to be with, and this person may have children, or you may have children, and this plays a role in your relationship. And it could be also that your soulmate is somewhat childish. And why am I saying this? Because you want to have something more settled. We want to have a more committed relationship. And I have the feeling from the other cards that this is taking a bit longer, because we have here the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles, the Knights are always cards of movement, but the Pentacles, they're earth energies, so they are slower in their movement. And you have to have a lot of patience with these people, because they do move, but really, really slowly. And you have to have patience. And here again, this is the 3 of Pentacles. So this is a card of waiting for the ships to come in, to what you hoped for to fulfill. But there is also the chance that this will happen, but it will be slowly, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor, and they're facing each other, and it's like he's sending her a kiss. It's really nice. So they're facing each other, and so they're like on an equal level. You know, they are on the same. They're on the same level of understanding. They are natural partners. And because the Queen of Wands, she also represents the Empress. Most of the times is very similar to the Empress. And this Queen of Wands, she's also a fighter. She's really funny. She's really witty. She's a very active woman, but she's also a fighter. And you don't mess around with her either. You know, it's like a bit of the energy of the Queen of Swords. You don't mess around with her because she will show you the way, and she has a weapon to hit you with if needed. But she's very wise, and she's very kind as well. And she can also, I was going to say she can also be patient, but only if it suits her. Because the Queen of Wands is fire energy. She's not very patient. But the Emperor is also fire energy. It's usually Aries, right? So they are equals in the same energy. They want the same thing, and they're facing each other. So they're natural partners, and they want to be with one another. So this is quite positive. And you will be with one another because we have the divine sensuality. So you'll be coming together this month on a more sexual level, intimate level, but you'll be wanting more security. You want more commitment. You'll feel very at home with this person, and you feel actually very happy with the situation, but you want more. But the more that you want is taking longer, you know, and there's some forgiving that you need to do this month in September, because there must have been things in the past involving children as well, the theme of children, that got in the way of your relationship in the past, and you have to let go of past hurts, of past disagreements in order to fully enjoy this, and also to come into this placement of having patience, of letting things flow in their own pace, right? We have here the card taking shelter. The answers are within. So first of all, it's like I have the same energy here as homeland, you know, finding your home, finding the place where you belong to, because here at the distance we have these houses, and we have the lantern, you know, guiding you to the right place, you know, taking you home, guiding you home. And so you'll have this feeling during the month of September that you're finally getting home when it comes to your emotional life, even if it goes slowly, because you see there's still a path to go, you know, and it's cold and you're probably tired and weary, but you'll get there eventually. So this is quite positive. You just have to be patient. You just have to persevere, you know, to keep on going and let things unfold and enjoy the moment by moment, not holding on too tightly to the outcome you'd like to see, because that can cause some grievances. And this is a month of forgiving and learning and letting your partner be as it is, as long as this partner is not crossing your boundaries. But I have the feeling you won't let your partner cross your boundaries, because you have here the energy of the Queen of Wands, and she's not taking any, you know, she stands for herself, and she will call the shots actually as well. We're the Emperor, they're both called the shots, so careful with these agreements. But the energy is quite positive this month of September, so there will be many problems ahead. The only thing we can have here is like illusions. We have the moon, number 32, 39. We have the cards of illusions. So see things clearly. Try to see things clearly, you know, because when we're waiting and we're the right person, and we feel we're the right person, we start creating illusions and even painting too dark images that are too dark, too negative, you know, painting negative pictures, because why isn't this going faster? But the moon is also telling you to have patience again, as I think this will be a month of enjoying each moment as it is and having patience for everything to develop as it should develop. But the moon here in the Lenormand cards is also telling you to enjoy the moments as they come. You know, you have the moon phases here, so enjoy each moment. And again, things will develop at their own pace. Things will develop at their own time, you know. So take things as they come. And it's, of course, it's taking a risk, because you probably won't have that feeling of commitment as you like to, but the cards are telling you to take the risk, you know, gamble a bit. Not with your feelings, don't put your feelings at risk, you know, because you have to say what you want. But again, with these two energies here, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands, you are very outspoken, and you will say what you want, what you need. And because you're both the same energy, you'll understand the language, you'll understand what is meant, and this is quite positive, both of you. So there's a possibility of communication in a very equal kind of energy. So your counterpart will understand what you mean, but probably your counterpart won't be able to give you what you want at the pace and speed that you would like it to happen. But the cards say, take a risk, go for it, enjoy yourself, enjoy each moment as it comes, be fully in that moment and let things unfold. And I was still saying that your soulmate is somewhat childish, and I didn't come to... I didn't arrive. I cannot speak English right now. But I didn't get to explain it properly, because there's like, you know, your counterpart, your soulmate, may be commitment shy at the moment, but it's only at the moment. And that's why I say they can be somewhat younger, for instance, than you are, or it can be somewhat childish, still a bit immature, or being afraid of commitment, being afraid of the responsibility of starting a family and having children. Of course, like I said earlier, maybe this person already had the family, already has children, and is afraid of getting into that responsibility once more, you know, because it's a huge step. They already had that experience once. But this will clear itself with time, because the signs are quite positive. You know, there's this wish of moving forward. It's just still a bit shy when it comes to this responsibility, but you are waiting for the ships to come in, and they will eventually. So don't give up. Take the risk. Where are the other cards? Wait a second. There you go. Take this risk, go for it, and enjoy yourself fully. So this was your prediction for September. I hope it resonates, and I hope it inspires you as well. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and to all that subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me, and I wish you a wonderful time, a wonderful month of September with lots of love. Oh, and just one thing before I go, because we have divine sensuality and children. So if you're a woman and you wouldn't like to get pregnant in the process, just take the due precautions, okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy yourself. So if you chose pile 2, this is your reading. So these are the predictions for September. Now, remember, this doesn't have to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, then you should pick another bracelet, or, you know, watch another video. But let's go all for it. Now, month of September. So there is someone new in your life. Getting this from calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And you also get the card getting to know each other. And this, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this may be someone new or someone you don't know that long. And this is a soulmate, or you feel this person as being a soulmate of yours. And it could be that this person has children, or you have children, or it could also be that this person is a bit childish or still a bit immature. And why am I getting these vibes of being childish? The thing is, the situation you're in September, and maybe already now, is not quite easy. Why? Because there's a bit of a struggle in this situation. You have the Five of Wands, meaning there is competition. And this is then reinforced by the Three of Cups and the Lovers. And here in this card, you know, there has to be a choice between two people. So you can see, I know the cards are not very pretty, and I think they were painted by someone who was blind and very, very drunk. And so there is a choice to be made between two people. And I think you're the one, you're like a third party, or there's another third party in this situation. And here is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is the one that is calling the shots, is the one who's making this decision. And although it's a king, it doesn't have to be a man, but because it's the person that's making the decision, so it has this more yang energy, there's more masculine energy, the decision maker. This person is very loving. This person is very intuitive. This person has really deep feelings, but it has troubles when making decisions. This person has a hard time when making decisions, and so you're here stuck in this energy of time and tide. You know, you're longing for love. And you can see here the mermaid is drawing a heart in the sand, longing for love, thinking about the situation. She doesn't look very happy. And from the picture, can also see that she feels like a fish out of water. You know, okay, mermaids can live in both elements, but that's one of the associations I have with this card. It's like, doesn't feel too comfortable being out of water. And so it's a situation that's not very comfortable for you. You don't feel like you are where you're supposed to be, like in the water, right? And you're just waiting for the tide to come in and to take you to better places. And this is number 18. And which gives number 9, so it's almost completion. So you're so close to reaching your goals. You're so close to getting what you want, to get your soulmate in your life, but you still have to wait. And there's nothing you can do about it, because it's not your decision who he picks, who he or she, doesn't matter. It's not your decision. So it's like you're waiting for someone else to make this decision. Of course, you could make the decision of stepping away from this situation, but as far as the cards go, it's not something that you want to do right now. Although some of you would like this time to end soon, you know, to get rid of this soul cage, to be rescued, to escape from captivity and restriction. But I also get the energy that this is the feeling you give to this person, that you rescue them from darkness, that you rescue them from an unpleasant situation. But this is also what you are doing in the month of September. You bringing yourself to a higher vibration. You're bringing yourself to a place of light, to a place of ease, of safety, right? Where you can wait for a decision or wait for the situation to develop in the direction you want it to go, but you want to keep your vibration high. You want to feel happy. You want to feel optimistic about it. So month of September, you are like more acceptant of the situation, and you will do everything possible to be positive, to be optimistic. And this is then confirmed here by this card, surrendering to the journey, release control. So you'll be releasing control like we see here. You'll be waiting, you'll be working on yourself, and make sure that you are in a happy place while all these things develop and manifest. So you just surrender to the journey, and you let the universe take over and lead you to where you belong. It can be that castle there at the back. It can also be that faraway horizon. Whatever it is, it will take you where you belong. And you can see this person here is not steering the boat, just trusting that the tide will take him or her to the right place. And again, time and tide, trusting the tide, trusting the cycles, trusting time and the manifestations and the universe and love. But it's like, it still have pleasant times, you know, like with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is not necessarily just third-party situation, but it's also happy times, being together, it's parties, it's events, being with friends. So this is one of the ways where in the month of September you can distract yourself from the situation where you have competition, because Five of Wands is competition, is struggle, getting rid of rivals, you know, or struggling with rivals. But this person has the shots, as I told you earlier, and this person has to make a decision. But again, you can also make a decision. You can make a decision about your attitude, how you react to this, and how you treat yourself, and how kind you are to yourself and to the people involved in the situation. Yes, but you'll keep very positive. You know, you keep praying and visualizing. So, and you can also get to your inner child, because being stuck in the situation can also be something from your past, something that probably is repeating. For some of you, I have the feeling this is a situation that is not the first time you're stuck in such a situation. You've been in this situation before, and it's something like a pattern. So you can also, you know, work with yourself and with your inner child, and not only to heal a pattern, if this is the case of you having this kind of pattern, but also to reconnect to your inner child, to find that giddy and happy, curious, and enthusiastic nature within yourself, you know, to get into that optimistic outlook. And this is really, really nice. So there's something you can do as well in September. And then the last cards here, we have the clouds and the woman. And the woman is you, yeah? And the clouds, they confirm here the Five of Wands. And the clouds, you know, like there's a struggle, there's confusion, there's some negative thoughts, there's a negative situation. But of course, clouds, they don't stay at the same place the whole time. Clouds are something that are transitory. They pass us by, right? And you can see the sun is coming out again. And they have some birds there at a distance, meaning there's good weather. And the woman comes next to the clouds like this, meaning the sun is shining on the woman, not the clouds. And you see the sunlight, you know, shining on the woman as well. So meaning you're keeping, although she's worried, she doesn't look very happy as well, and she has her hand on her heart. So there's like heart, you know, love, worries, or worries concerning the heart in love matters. So not being sure, not knowing where she's standing, but she's deciding to stay in her own energy and facing the light, facing a more positive outlook in life. And the sun is shining here from this direction as well, meaning the situation will eventually come to her favor. This is a very positive sign. The situation will turn to her favor, right? But she has to trust, she has to stay in her own power and stay confident, self-confident and empowered, trusting, you know, and then releasing control issues. That's a sign that she's trusting the universe, trusting and keeping positive and optimistic, and again, staying in her own power and facing the light, turning away from the dark clouds, right? So, and just let this not so pleasant time pass you by, because things will get better. See here from the clouds with the sun shining on you, things will get better. Okay? So, pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonates and inspires you. And thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos, and also subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And I wish you a wonderful month of September with lots of love, lots of strength and clarity. Thank you so much. So, if you chose this bracelet, try to get some focus on it. There you go. If you chose this bracelet, this is your reading, and this is the prediction for September, the love prediction for September. Oh, this is just amazingly beautiful. Those who chose pile 3, this bracelet. First, let's start with the main theme. The main theme is reconciliation, right? This is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe this person has already returned to your life, but if not, that will happen in September. And this is confirmed here by the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is memories of the past, childhood memories, someone you know have known for a long, long time, and someone you've been also together with. And with reconciliation, then we have here the Ace of Wands. So this is a new start, new passion, new beginning. And again, confirmed with the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is a decision as well, a decision, and you go out into the world and you try your luck, and you know, it's here you have the energy, here you go forward, you know the direction. And this is quite important. So the direction is the reconciliation with someone from your past, with new passion, new energy. And what is really important here with a new sense of value. You know, it's like in this time round, you are being valued for what you are. You are being appreciated for what you are. And we have here this card, because you deserve love. Now, there are now 2 scenarios here, or many, but let's go step by step. With this reconciliation card, it could be that you've already been married with this person, and this person is coming back, and you will give it another shot, you know, at being happy together. And if not, this person may be married to someone else. It's someone from your past, but at the moment, this person is still married to someone else. If this is the case, this is the scenario that resonates with you. Here, this card is very important, because you should really look at the situation. You should really look at the situation to see if it's really worth it, to see if it's something that will make you happy, to see that if it's something worth your while, your energies, your emotions. You should really have a realistic approach to the situation, and remember that you deserve love. So this person should come to you with a very tangible proposition. You know, it's just not saying that this person loves you and could never forget you, would like to be with you again. It has to be something tangible, because you deserve love. Of course, it's up to you. You decide. It's your life, and there's no judgment, whatever decision. It's just I have the feeling, very strong feeling, that it should be something tangible, something you can work with, because this can also lead to marriage. For many of you, this is a reconciliation that leads to marriage, and it's like finally you're getting the love you deserve. You're being appreciated for what you are. And again, this is a very practical energy, but there's always a but, isn't there? This is also very magical. First, we have journey by moonlight, believe in magic. So I think the main word here is believing, because you'll be, sorry for the camera, you'll be a bit critical, because you will know, okay, we know each other for a long time, or we've been already together and it didn't work. So how can I believe this? And remember, I deserve love, you know, and I want something tangible. I want something solid. But the cards are telling you believe. Miracles are possible, and believe in magic. Now, what I'd like to point out here, we have 3 moons. Isn't that interesting? We have farewell to the moon, we have visions, and we have journey by moonlight. We have 3 moons. Now, what these cards tell me is, first, I usually don't like readings where they waste too much time speaking about astrology. First, because you know, some of the viewers don't know their own astrological chart, or don't know the astrological chart of the person in question, or they are just not interested in astrology at all. So everything is possible. And but the thing is, because we have 3 moons, I'd like to point this out. It could be that you and your special someone and your soulmate, you have a moon conjunction. You have a moon conjunction, so that means your 2 moons were at the same place, at the same placement, and they cross. It's like they have a conjunction, meaning they're on the same sign, meaning you feel the same way. And that's what the card is telling me here. This is number 37. 37 makes an 11. 11 is a twin flame number, as you probably know. And what we see here are twins, right? So we have psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. So the thing is, I'm getting too many messages, but just a second. The thing is, you've probably haven't been in touch with this person for some time, but you could never forget each other. You were always on each other's mind. Like you see here, it's like you are always connected somehow. You always felt each other's presence. And this is probably what this person will even tell you when this person comes back, or as this person has come back recently. So, and suddenly, that's why this card here also says, believe in magic, believe in these things, in telepathy and soul connections, because it is possible, and you'll have the living proof just be in front of your eyes the months of September. You will just know it, because you've just been connected the whole time. And for some of you, you've been connected for lifetimes, right? And this will only resonate for a very, 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 very small percentage of you, maybe even just one person. So please bear with me. This message wants to come across. For one of you, I don't know who, but the person you're thinking about, the person you want to know about, has already moved on. And this person is trying to tell you is still connected to you. You're still connected to one another. And this message is a way of reconciling each other. It's probably someone you were married to, or you wanted to marry this person, and you still feel married to this person. And this person is still there for you. This person is still protecting you and still appreciates everything about you. But the person is always also telling you there's also a time to say farewell for a while. That is time for you to move on. And you can do that, to move on and find happiness, right? So I don't want to get too deep in that message. If you are that person this message was directed to, you can email me and get in touch with me. It's okay. And we can talk. You don't have to pay for anything. It's fine. We can talk, because this message wanted to come across. Anyways, for everyone else, we have farewell to the moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. So this is also, there's now the cycle of coming together, and you should appreciate it. And again, journey by moonlight, appreciate the journey, appreciate the cycle. There was the cycle of being apart, now it's a cycle of coming together again. And it can be that if you haven't met this person yet or reconnected to this person, it can be by the next full moon. So like in 2 weeks' time, more or less. And so check out when is the next full moon, or in that month from full moon to full moon. It will be the September month and beginning of October. So this person will be coming back to you and has an offer, because this is also an offer and it will be a tangible offer. But really, you know, see if the offer is something that you can start something with, because this is also a wish fulfillment. Again, you've been connected to one another the whole time. This is something you've been wishing for or you've been missing. And then we have the card of the wishing well, and the card of the home. So this is something you've been wishing for. This wish will come true in September, and it will be something solid, but make sure it really is. It will be something solid, something that, again, it will lead to marriage, to something with a strong foundation, to build a home together and start a family. So this message couldn't be more positive. This is so beautiful. A lot of passion and a lot of initiative, being decisive, one knowing what you want, and the other person is also knowing what they want, and they want you, someone from your past. You'll rekindle your passion, your connection, and there will be an offer, and it will be a tangible offer, a pragmatic offer of starting something solid, and this will probably lead to marriage. If this person is still married to someone else, just look deeper into the situation and remember you deserve love, and you'll be getting the love you deserve. So pile number 3, this was fantastic, and I wish I had chosen this one, but I haven't. So anyways, thank you so much to all that watch, like, and comment my videos. It means a lot to me. And also to all that subscribe to my channel. It's just wonderful. And I wish you a wonderful month of September with lots of love. Thank you so much. So if you chose this bracelet, pile number 4, this is your reading. And I'll let you in into a little secret. This is also the pile I chose. So my fate will be your fate, or your fate, my fate. And so this is the predictions for the month of September. Now the first card that catches my eye is here, sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. And this is number 11. Now number 11 is usually the twin flame card. And why sacrifice? I think 11 here is because of a choice. You have to make a choice, but you have to be careful in the sense of, is that choice really wise? Is the choice really the best you can do for you? There will be a situation in your love life that will develop really quickly, probably come out of the blue, and it will seem very successful, something probably you've been wishing for, and suddenly it's there. So they have the opportunity to start something with someone, or an existing relationship will develop really quickly to the next level. But there's something here that has to be sacrificed. And let's find out what. Let's find out together. Because the next cards we have, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And for me, because this is the imperative form, stay optimistic, so it's giving you a suggestion. It's because you're not at the moment. Probably you're not very optimistic about your love life at the moment. The card is telling you, get into a higher vibration. And probably, to reach this higher vibration, to get in contact with your inner self, you have to retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world in order to get in touch with your inner child. And probably there will be some healing that needs to be done with your inner child in order to get into the higher vibration again. But why is this sacrifice? Because here you will be in a more defensive attitude in September, and you'll be defending yourself. So this is 7 of Wands, against temptation. So someone will be coming into your life, and like I said, it will be really suddenly you have this opportunity to be with someone, even sexually with someone, and this could be toxic. This could lead you again into toxic relationships, or restarting a toxic relationship, or continuing a toxic relationship. It doesn't have to be bad. It just has, you just have to decide to what extent do I want to continue this situation, or to what extent do I want to get into this situation, because there's nothing wrong with sex and being intimate and enjoying yourselves and your body. It's just when certain emotions come into play, and we cannot separate things, or emotions are not reciprocated. Everyone has a different case and another way of dealing with intimacy. And it's because, why do you want to defend yourself? It's because you've been hurt in the past, and even probably by this person, because we have the 5 of Cups. So there was something that deeply hurt you, and you were very disappointed. And probably this person is coming back, or someone with a similar energy or a very similar situation will present itself. Because remember, in the Rider-Waite deck, 3 cups are spilled, but 2 are still standing. So there is still an opportunity, for love, an opportunity of even being backed with the same person. And I think if it's a new person, it will be very similar energy to what you experienced in the past, or it will be the same person again. And this person that's approaching you, it's either younger than you, or has a very youthful nature, probably a bit immature, very impulsive, but a very happy, or a happy-go-lucky nature. This person is being presented here as being blonde, so for some of you it might resonate, but actually I'm having the darker energy, right? But it could be, dark blonde, or, but I have like more dark brown tones now from the energy. But if someone is like very happy-go-lucky, and someone is very adventurous and very passionate, because this is the Page of Wands, so a fiery energy, so very, very passionate, very impulsive, but not very stable with the energy. And that's the thing, that you have to consider here in September. Because this could be a one-night stand, or a one-off relationship, and there's nothing wrong with it as long as you know what you're getting yourself into, and if you take care of your heart, which is not always possible. You cannot really control feelings, not that much, and that's why this card here says it's a narrow pathway, and tread thoughtfully. Be mindful of your heart, of your emotions, of your emotional sanity. That's what I'm getting. Because like I said, you've been hurt in the past, and probably you've been healing this, you've been retreating in order to heal and get in touch with your inner child, and healing the situation, but something will come back round, and it's like almost like a test. I'm having the feeling like you're going to be tested if you've really learned your lesson, and if you're able to act differently in the same kind of situation, or even the same situation all over again. So it's like giving you the chance of acting differently and achieving different results. But with the Devil here, it will really be a test. it will be a hard one, because the devil doesn't play. It plays games, but it plays hard. You know, it's not soft and kind. He just goes for it in order to help you grow. Do not forget, the devil is not, I was going to say the devil is not evil. Sorry. But then it's, you know, the whole concept would be gone. But it's not like it's just there to damn you. It's like the devil is there to help you grow. And yes, it has to be evil. Yes, it has to be mischievous. It has to be manipulative. You know, it knows your weaknesses, but it's just to help you grow. I hope the message came across. It was really silly right now. But the advice here as well is look at the situation, you know, look properly into the situation, to this person. This number is 44. 44 is one of my favorite numbers. It's very, very positive, and it usually means that angels are taking care of you, like the universe is working behind the scenes. So it asks you for you to trust. But here's also asks you to look deeply into the situation, you know, see the details, because the devil hides in the details. So look into it, you know, and the devil wants to be seen. The devil actually wants to be discovered, because it helps you grow, you know, helps you pass the test. This is the message I'm getting, you know, like maybe in the next reading I'll have a totally different meaning for the devil. But look to the details, look to this situation. And this is the sacrifice I'm getting here as well. And it's going to be something hard. And again, the number 11. So we all have the chance to grow in September. Maybe we can exchange experiences and situations. If you want, you can write it on the comments. This is just crazy. So we have 11. We have 11. Confirming this soulmate or twin flame. Probably a twin flame will come across or is returning to your life. It was like a test. It will push your buttons. I'm not really looking forward to it. Can we just keep it to October, please? But we're strong, we're brave, we can do this. Now, again, so it's the sacrifice. The sacrifice here can also be an attitude, a behavior. And that's why we have Atlantis, the card here again of rapid development, because you are growing. So this can be a sign that you're passing the test, that you have the chance of passing the test. And 19 is another of my favorite numbers, really nice. So we have the chance of passing the test, of reaching a higher development in our growth, you know, in our emotional life, and it will be excellence and success. So we have the chance of being successful at a relationship or the way we behave in relationships. And this could also be someone, you know, we've been optimistic about, you know, we've been trying to stay optimistic about someone, but this someone has retreated from our lives. This is another possibility I'm getting now, has retreated from our lives, because this person is also a bit childish. And that's why we have here this card, because the page is still not mature. The page is still growing. Doesn't mean that it's evil or silly or unpleasant, not at all. They're very pleasant and charming, but they still haven't matured to a knight or to a king. And maybe because this person is childish, has retreated from your life, maybe even without explanations, but you've been trying to stay optimistic about it, and then this person may return, right? And it could also be that were children involved in the situation, or I'm getting this now, but it only resonates with some of you. Someone got someone pregnant. Not you. I don't have the feeling it's you, but someone else. But if it was you, please let me know. But I'm having someone that, for instance, your love interest got someone else pregnant or got pregnant by someone else. So it's a bit complicated story here. And then I said that it was 11:11, really interesting on the clock. But, I just lost the flow for a second. No, but I'm returning. This person may be a bit childish, that's why we have here. And this person has hurt you. That's the thing. And there is the possibility of this person hurting you again. But you're fighting this off. You're getting really defensive, right? And And for others of you, I'm getting also this message, is that this person will be defensive towards you because they've been hurt in the past, but you're a very big temptation in their life, and they can actually not let go of you. But this is a very difficult path, you know, where you really have, like I said, it's coming back again, is this keeping your emotional sanity. And this is very important to you, because I have the feeling, like with this card, with the sacrifice, you're a very sensitive person. And this sacrifice, you know, sacrificing your emotional sanity can really bring you down. You see all these dark colors here can really make you lose your way. And there's something you're not willing to do. Not anymore. And at least you're trying not to. But this is not going to be it's not going to be difficult. That's interesting. Because for some of you, it's not going to be difficult. For some of you, yes, it will be difficult. It's like a trial. It's like feeling beaten up by a whip. This is the whip card. And again, we have the Joker here. And but it also stands for the page sometimes. Yes, so again, this young energy. And again, the wands. The page of wands. There you go. This person will beat you up. I'm so sorry. I wish I had better news, even for myself. So this will be a trial. This will be like a test. And it may happen all of a sudden, because the whip also stands for sudden events. For something that happens without us expecting it. And it's like, again, with the Atlantis card, something that happens really fast, with, you know, faster than we can think. So suddenly you're faced with this situation, and probably then, in order to protect yourself from this temptation, you'll probably retreat, you know, and getting in touch with your inner child, or be getting more involved with your children in order to distract yourself and also to protect them from any consequences this connection may have. Sorry for the noise there. Just give me a second. Yes, and this is an emergency. You know, let's take the noises from the outside. This will be kind of an emergency state in your heart. It's now of being careful, of being wary, of being cautious. It can be a bit of, you know, nerve-wracking, a bit, but you will succeed. We will succeed. We'll come through. We'll overcome. We will. And I wish you a lot of luck, and I wish myself a lot of luck as well. And I hope that we pass the test, all of us, and I hope that we can make wise decisions in order to protect ourselves, but also, just one last thing, be careful about being overly self-protective. Not you miss out on something good. But here with these cards, the 5 of Cups and 5 and the Devil, we do have to be careful. So if you feel the need, just retreat, you know, and find the way to your inner child in order to stay optimistic and keep your light shining. Oh, God, we can do this. We can do this. So thank you so much. And I hope it resonates and inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful month of September, full of love, strength, clarity. We can do this. Thank you so much.